What we're going to do right now is rank all of Jurgen Klopp's signings at Liverpool. That's what we're doing right now. Right then, we're going to start with Fabinho, who was signed in 2018 for £39 million. The way we're doing this is old school gradings at school. Remember that? Mm-hmm. A to U. Do you want to go U or F?
There'll be some unclassified.
Unattended?
Let's do F. Yeah, any really bad ones will do U, but we'll do F.
Generally speaking, though, Klopp gets the signings right, doesn't he? I don't think we're going to need the. We're not going to need the F.
crap that he brings in.
We're not going to need the F and beyond.
That is a huge one.
We'll start with Fabinho.
I think
one of the easiest
signing Fabinho.
Yeah.
And you look at like midfielders in that position. He's been one of the best ones in his position in the Premier League. You've got to look, especially for the price.
He's the best in the world. He was the best in the world for 2 years.
It's an A-star signing. I mean, what they call him? The Lighthouse, the Hoover. He had so many nicknames. And he was at Monaco
as well when he signed. I remember Man United were linked with him and I wanted him.
Yeah, he was.
Scored loads of penalties for him.
Yeah, loved a penalty.
And at Real Madrid, he was there.
Yeah,
as well.
fantastic signing. Actually, you said there'd be no Fs. Rory Karius. £4.7 million in 2016.
Loris Karius.
Tossed away a Champions League trophy for them.
I think he has to be you off the back of what happened in Kiev.
It's the worst Champions League final appearance ever in terms of a single moment of...
It's up there with Jens Lehmann, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an F.
It's a U.
Are you?
Below
it's
U.
It's the worst it could be. Cost him a Champions League final.
He's not graded and expelled from the club.
Yeah.
And so he's
not
still
a
playing.
cowboy A, is it?
He's playing for Newcastle. Conceded 4 at the Emirates.
Yeah, no, Karius dreadful.
Virgil van Dijk, 75 million quid at the time was huge, but if you look at it as a long-term investment, it's incredible because he's still paying dividends.
And you know
6 years.
You know what they did as well?
6 years.
That signing, that 2018, 75 million. If they spent 55 million, United don't spend 80 million on Harry Maguire. And I feel like once 75 million was spent, not only did they get an A for themselves, they absolutely done us over with a dud.
Yeah, it normalised.
They did Man City because Man City were linked. Remember,
it normalised huge sums of money for centre half.
But this was well worth it.
Yeah, of course.
And I think you'd pay double for it now and be happy with it.
Triple.
Well, if they'd signed him a couple of years later when the football financing went mental, like it was only so Virgil van Dijk went there 18. It was only by the time we were in 2021, that's when football finances went like loony.
Well, not long after that, really. Like we're talking Harry Maguire for 80 million. Absolutely not. So 75 million. I think it's an A star.
Yeah, easily
A-star, and
easily.
Scored 7 major trophies for Liverpool as well. Captain,
huge one against Chelsea, of course, recently as well.
Yeah.
Not as captain. Henderson was previously captain, wasn't he? Alisson and Kabak, 2021 on loan. It feels unfair to judge these loan ones too harshly, but Alisson and Kabak...
He didn't do enough, did he, because he was brought in to help them win the Premier League and the Champions League. It didn't quite work.
Yeah.
I think it's fairly insignificant.
C.
U.
Okay, U.
Alisson Becker, 2018, £66.8 million. Sounds like a bargain now.
It's another A-star, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the thing.
Keeper in the league.
Kepa's 30 mil more.
We've already given out 3. Like we've only spoken about 5 players. We've given out 3 A-stars. Very few clubs have the transfer ability of Liverpool, or the acumen of FSG, or the coaching ability of Jurgen Klopp.
Just devil's advocate. Are we being too kind?
I don't think Alisson could be improved upon, and therefore it has to be an A.
You could argue that...
Is Fabinho just an A then? Have we gone too?
No, I think those 3 are all A-stars.
Best in the world.
Those 3 are all A-stars. We may sort of dilute our praise fairly soon, I think. But those 3 certainly deserve A-stars.
Andy Robertson was bought in 2017 for £8 million from Hull.
That's an A-star.
£8 million from Hull.
Ridiculous.
That's an A-star.
From Hull City as well.
Look what you got out of these players, man.
It's ridiculous.
I know you've got the 75 million.
Hull went down that year, didn't they?
Yeah, with Mike Phelan.
On Robertson. And he turns him into that.
Yeah.
It's unreal, isn't it?
It's an A-star.
Go for that.
Like Andy Robertson became the best left back in the world. He signed for 8 million.
But we're saying about everyone. Fabinho is the best DM in the world. Alisson's the
best goalie in the world. Best centre half in the world. Yeah.
He's left. Yeah,
they're not just good. They're like the greats of the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Arthur Melo, 2022 loan.
Who cares about the loans?
Yeah, it's true.
Who cares about the loans?
The expectation of loans isn't.
Let's just skim over the loans unless they're really, really, really good. But Melo was shocking.
Jota, 41 million, 2020 from Wolves. I think it's a successful signing, but we're not looking at A's yet until they leave, right?
I think we are.
It's close to an A.
I think it's A.
Yeah. Jota, how could it go better? What more could he have done?
40 million quid, mate. That's amazing value.
I'm not saying it's a F, by the way. I'm saying like a B.
I think it's just about as good.
I just think if we're just going to be giving out A, we're giving out A's and U's and that's it.
No.
There has to be some middle ground here.
No,
I think
that's the thing with Klopp.
I would say, off the top of my head, I think somebody a bit more not A, not U would be Harvey Elliott. Like, I think that's more. I just think Diogo Jota is an A. Brilliant, man. He scores every week for them. He marshals the front line when Salah's away. Do you remember that year when, like the last AFCON, when Mane and Salah were going to AFCON, everyone went, they're going to struggle. Yeah. Diogo Jota scored every week. They won every game. I don't see how Diogo Jota's signing in 2020 could have gone any better. And therefore, I think it's another A star. I might be wrong. I might be being.
Had a few injuries, been out a bit.
Can we penalise for injury?
I mean, if you're on a vet like Thiago, will be penalised for being injured.
But when he is fit, he's incredible, and he's still there. A good age category as well.
Okay, he's not an A plus though.
Not an A+.
We're not going A. We're not going
a low A.
He's not
A-.
an Alisson Van Dijk level of
A minus.
Not a minus, just A, innit?
Yeah, A. Yeah, standard A.
Well, I feel B plus, but you use that outvoted me, so that's fine.
Joel Matip has to be an A for me.
2016 for a 3.
Has to be an A.
3.
I'd go B.
I don't rate Matip as highly as I rate
C.
Van Dijk and Alisson. So maybe like
I think it's B or C because there were times where they didn't fancy him.
Yeah.
And where Gomez was playing
and he has made errors.
But he was free and he's still a very good signing player.
You sign someone for free with that much leadership.
Matip is definitely not in the same category as Van Dijk, Andy Robertson.
No.
So I think Matip is a good example of a B. Yes, C.
Still a very good signing.
Of course, very good signing.
And he's deputised well. But there's also been times where they go, we need to be better.
Yeah.
So
he's a good signing. He's a B, C.
It's not C. Okay, I'm not being pedantic.
Yeah, outvoted here. Okay, C. All right, yeah, outvoted. Just like it or lump it. Wijnaldum, who's now at Roma.
Wijnaldum was a brilliant signing. Do you know where you realise the value of Wijnaldum? When they sold him too early. You know when he wasn't there that year. They really missed him.
Yeah.
You know the whole you don't know what you got till it's gone. That is so applicable to Wijnaldum.
Yeah. Energy, quality on the ball. Got unlucky with injury after he left.
Ever present,
consistent, versatile.
So we're going B.
He's an A for me.
He's not an A.
He won the Champions League.
It's not an A. I know he won the Champions League, but we can't.
Mate,
it's like you might have forgotten what Calvin Phillips. When we criticise Calvin Phillips, you go,
this is not related to Calvin Phillips at all. Maybe you forgot what it means to win anything major in the last 15 years.
Wijnaldum's
huge.
Can I just ask you, would you give Henderson an A for his Liverpool career?
They sold him, do you know what I mean?
Early, and they really regretted it.
You sold Rooney to Everton. Everyone sells everyone.
Stupid now.
No, I'm not. Everyone sells everyone.
I just don't feel that if he was that much of a success, they wouldn't have let him go when they did. And there were times where, again, I think we're now.
I think he chased the money in Paris. That's what I think the overarching thing was. He wanted a free a signing on bonus.
So what are you saying?
It's an A. I know there's loads in there, mate.
I don't mind.
We have to just follow the facts.
I would have said an A before the debate.
We're ranking people from A and U.
But we have to follow the facts. If we were doing the West Bromwich Albion best ever transfer,
no, Jota got it. Who do A, U, and Matip? There are categories.
I just feel like we're getting a bit.
I mean, there are some rubbish ones.
But if we were doing the Man United list,
I'd give Alcantara a really harsh score.
All right, let's do that then to appease Adam.
I give. I don't think that's anywhere near an A. If that makes you happy.
I don't think it's near an A. I think it's been a good signing though. £37 million, scored some good goals.
I think he's C at best.
C plus.
C at best. Think about the impact of other players when they've landed, and think about the impact of Gakpo. I think some Liverpool fans will say
good though.
It's not even in their starting lineup.
Got more to give. Missed a big chance against Chelsea as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think Gakpo is.
Also, it's very early. We could in 12 months go.
Yeah, particularly at Liverpool.
Signing,
yeah, you think about Andy Robertson. He didn't play for him for 6 months after signing. So,
Thiago Alcantara, 2020, £27.7 million. Seemed like a bargain at the time for such a fantastic player. But just been, I don't think there's an issue with him as a player. One of the best.
When he was fit for Liverpool, I've not seen many players of his quality in the league when he's fit. But obviously it's a big buts and maybes.
Like Fabregas,
but he's part of that quadruple season when they went for the quadruple, right? And they came second in that league.
Can we stop referring to it as a quadruple season? They didn't win the quadruple.
No, but they were historically close.
I'm going to start referring to Man United's 08 season as the treble season as well. Because we should have won there.
They were fighting on all four fronts until the final week of May, middle of May.
If you don't win it don't matter.
Overall, I think if we've been I think very honest, but potentially a touch generous. I think Alcantara has been a disaster.
Not disaster.
I don't think it's been injury-wise. It has been.
Why?
Do you know what Thiago Alcantara was supposed to be? Generally, when Liverpool have signed players, as you can tell from this list, they sign players who are good, raw, and malleable. Alcantara was it was different. They signed a genuinely world-class player at the time. They signed a geezer that was ready
Just
to...
won the treble with Bayern Munich.
Yeah. Think about that expectation and think about the delivery.
Yeah, and the delivery is a C. I'm not saying he's an
If he
A.
signed for Man United and wasn't kind of protected by that fact that Klopp's been a success, we go, that's been an F.
Yeah, I agree with you, Adam.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree with you.
If he signed for Chelsea, you go, that's been a
You could say
flop.
that Thiago, it's a bit like Casemiro going to Man United. I don't think he's been incredible, but he's not been rubbish. He's one of
Casemiro's
your
done
best
more for
players.
Man United than Thiago's done for them, though.
No, he's not. No way is he. Thiago's won the FA Cup and the League Cup. But he was
Thiago Alcantara has never had a season
Liverpool
like
win that
Casemiro
without
had.
Thiago, just like we see what they're doing right now. Well, it is true.
They were incredible that season, and Thiago was a big part
Do
of it.
you know what, Buvey? I think it's tricky to... if you flag what they've won, I think it's tricky.
He was a huge part of it.
But I think
he scored
you're
a huge
right.
goal.
Hasn't been a huge part.
He scored huge goals that season. There was the one without the back lift. Who was that against? It was a huge goal.
The one without the back net.
No, but
I don't know who it was against. I don't know.
Slices it. He sliced. It was a huge game in one of the cup finals, I think it was. But he wasn't disaster.
Maybe
It's
I'm
a
wrong
big
here.
word, disaster.
Addy? You're not Addy. Buvey, I'll follow
I
your...
sound like a Liverpool fan the way I'm going. But
Buvey, I'll follow your lead. I would have been...
I'd say D,
if
man.
he cost 100 million
At the very
quid,
least, it's a
he cost 20 million quid, and he helped them win a couple of trophies.
30 million quid.
The expectation was high. The wages will be high also.
30 million quid.
Yeah, he
30
cost 30 million quid.
But there's a huge
Expectations high,
difference between
wages
you going
high.
and cost 20 and 30 million. That's a third of the difference.
Okay, but he didn't cost him 100 million quid, did he?
No, but he did cost 30, which is...
It's just cheap in today's day and age.
Yeah, well, look, if I was doing this on my own, I would have said to Alcantara, I would have given him probably a D or an E. If I'm wrong
we're
on that,
voting, I think D.
yeah, I'll go D.
I'll go C.
But then you're suggesting it's been a success.
But if it's C, what are
A
you
C
giving
is
McAllister?
successful.
What are you going to give McAllister? Because that's next.
I have to give him a B, I think, McAllister.
You only have to give him a B because
You
boxed yourself into a corner. Yeah, you boxed yourself
because
into a
we've
corner.
seen the end
And
of
is he not a
Thiago.
bit
He's
too-
about to go
too
Saudi
early?
Arabia, whatever. I don't know, but I think McAllister will be fantastic for Liverpool. It's hard to say. We've seen 6 months of him.
Okay, I'm going to pin you to this now. So McAllister is a B, Alcantara is a C. It's going to be very interesting to see what you do with the rest, if that's your benchmark.
I think that's fair.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
20 million quid, a treble
Okay, what
winner.
are you
He
giving
comes in,
Konate?
they win a double.
What are you giving Konate?
Me. A B.
So McAllister and Konate the same.
Yeah.
No.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
Why?
McAllister's been here for 6 months. I think he's done
McAllister
very
and
well.
Konate the
considering
same.
Position has been played.
All right, McAllister a C, Konate a B. Is that fair?
I think that's fair based on what we've seen so far.
So that means
of
McAllister and Alcantara are the same.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, you're in knots here, aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
You're in knots.
Picking
It's all relative, lads. I'm using
It's all
different
relative.
information.
I know. Do you know what he's doing now? He's doing that thing
Subjective.
where he
He's doing what
pretends.
refs do.
No. What he's doing is he's doing that thing. He's doing that thing that a lot of football fans do. You know, if you say, I remember Chelsea fans used to do it. You know, if certain people didn't rate Mikel, they go, yeah, but you don't understand Mikel. Buvey's basically doing that. You don't get it. I'm approaching it from a far more
McAllister's
academic
young for the
approach.
future. McAllister's young for the future. Thiago was brought in to be a winner in the short term, and he did that.
You're very good.
McAllister's a long-term signing, and we haven't seen it
Thiago
yet.
was only needed for the short. They've needed him over the last few months.
Yeah, and he's been injured, which is not his
Season.
fault.
I take my hat off.
But
You are very good.
you
Buvey.
have to.
But you're-
Availability is an
Do
ability.
you think I care about Liverpool Football Club?
Yeah, you were celebrating
You've
it on the
already spent
weekend.
3 years up there doing an undergrad degree. You should be backing them up more with all your Scouse mates. I don't care about Liverpool. Thiago comes in and wins a double, and he's been unplayable for a couple of years.
Winning a double with
He hasn't been unplayable for a couple of years.
For that 2
It's
years
like a
he was
month, and then
unplayable.
he's injured
unplayable.
again.
Unplayable.
He was
by the way.
unplayable.
You're going with
for
that
Liverpool.
unplayable. Yeah, you're sticking to that.
For a couple of games, few games.
a couple of years to a couple of games. Okay.
Come on, lads, for God's
Injuries
sake.
count, man. And he's been
All right,
injured.
Owen Hargreaves rubbish then.
I've got you a U. I've got a U. Are you ready for the U? Naby Keita.
Wait, what did we do? Alexis McAllister.
I don't know. He made a mockery of it. He made a
Alexis
mockery.
McAllister.
He said C. I
Based
think.
off what we've seen so far, you got to go C. Still,
With a
it could
potential
go
for an
either
A.
way. With also potential for an F.
No, like in
If
the
you wanna say
future,
things
in the
that.
future, in the
With a
future.
potential for an F.
But I think he'll be a good sign, is what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
but he could also score an own
You're
goal in
actually an
the final.
incredible man.
Why?
You're just an amazing man.
McAllister's a C right now.
No,
We're 6 months into his contract.
You kind of dance.
Potential
In
for an
3
F.
years' time, he'll be an A, in my opinion. I think he'll be fantastic.
Potential for an F,
So I'm
though.
not allowed to say someone could be a good. I'm not allowed to speculate. So what, I'm only allowed to use the past as evidence. What are you on about?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I predict
can't
McAllister
use
will
the
be a
future as
fantastic
evidence.
Do
signing.
you know who
Radical
do
stuff
you
that,
know,
boys.
Do
Fuck,
you
you know.
know who Rudolf Nureyev is?
No, I've never heard of him.
It's you. You're just a very big version of him. You are Rudolf Nureyev.
What do you want me to do? Predict the
Pirouette
future?
around. You pirouette around and dance your way through the video. It's amazing.
Ibrahima Konate, I think he's a B.
Buvey? he's the same. Ibrahim Konate is the same as Thiago Alcantara, right, Booth?
Yeah, it's a similar thing.
That makes total sense to me. Okay, this is great. I'm going to follow Buvey's.
What do you think, though?
No, I think Buvey's right.
Come on, Roars, man.
No, look, in my opinion, Ibrahim Konate has been a brilliant signing. Truly, truly brilliant. I would give him a very high B, if not a low A.
Yeah.
And
going towards B. Because still a long way to go.
Yeah, I think B is about right for Konate. This season he's been an A, but overall since 21 he's been a B.
That's fair.
But I'd put him leaps and bounds above Thiago Alcantara, for example. Whereas you see them as the same.
I'm a huge fan. What can I say of Thiago?
One of the same.
Harvey Elliott, you look at the price tag, £1.5 million. He's been there for 5 years.
Fulham.
Huge, man. In English, if they ever sell him as well, we have to think about the economics of this. They could get huge money, pure profit on the books.
Why would it be pure profit? They didn't,
because they signed him for 1 mil, and if they sell him for 50, that's big margins.
That's not pure profit.
Margins. It's called
49 mil profit.
Take a bit, huh?
It's 49 mil.
It's not pure.
It's not pure profit, is it?
Pure.
I mean,
when you say pure profit,
not pure in the sense of like Mason Mount and all that. Come on, read between the lines, extrapolate. Jesus, but it's big profit if they ever sell him.
What do you think
and he's
he's worth?
fantastic right now. 60 mil.
He's not worth 60 mil.
You'd fucking spend 60 mil on him.
Yeah, but we're idiots.
I like it when he gets angry. You fucking...
He's worth 60 mil. English midfield. He's 20.
He's not worth 60 mil.
He's 21 years old.
He's not worth
versatile. He's
what
going to
about
win everything.
Minamino?
Huh? Who?
What? Who did you say?
I said, what about Minamino?
Minamino? Minamino. Getting rubbish player, man.
Takumi Minamino, 2020, 7.25
It depends.
million.
Is it Minamino or is it Minamino?
It's what you said.
It's those weird pronunciations you guys do with different players, like
Minamino.
Hakpo. No, honestly, I've not heard a football pundit, anyone, ever say Hakpo.
Only Adam.
Ever.
Is his
Only
thing?
Adam.
All right, say what's...
No, I'm not saying any
Chelsea's
Van Gaal.
ex-manager, Rude.
No.
Wait, he never managed.
They're different blokes.
Managed Newcastle.
And Chelsea.
Yeah, he managed us.
How do you say it?
Gullet.
Got it. Remember your old keeper, Ed the what?
Goy.
You know. Minamino, he gets a D for me.
Yeah,
He gets the D from you.
he gets the D from you.
A bit weird.
So you'd give him the D.
You guys are children,
just so I
man.
can
It's
get
actually
this-
sad. You guys are children,
So
man.
just so I get this right.
You give
You
him
need
the
to go
D.
back and learn. Go back to the early learning
Minamino the
centre.
D.
Go back to the early learning centre.
Do you
lads.
give Minamino the D?
You guys are children, man.
No, it's cool that you do.
Come
Mate,
on,
there's nothing
guys.
wrong with it.
It's called,
Nothing wrong
it's
with
called
that.
being sponsored by a major
2024,
company
man.
like Super 6. I'm so proud to be sponsored by Super 6.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right, you don't have to keep saying it every 5
Yeah.
minutes.
I'm proud to be
We're on the
sponsored by
channel
them.
as we
And you're
speak.
bringing up childish stuff like that.
I just asked you, do you want to give him the D?
I'll give him a C now you said that.
You want to give him the C?
Yeah. C for Minamino.
Yeah, it's definitely not a C. What are you giving?
Not somewhere between a C and an E. I'd go somewhere between a C and an E.
All right, sweet. I'll go D. Moving on because we skipped it.
Endo.
Naby, no. We got Naby Keita 2018, 48 million quick.
The worst, E.
E.
Yeah, easy one.
E. Mohamed Salah 2017, 36.5
The
million.
easiest
Obvious.
A star.
A star.
There's nothing to be
Stick
said.
him on
is
the
there?
top of the tree.
Yeah.
Kostas Tsimikas 2020, 11.75 mil.
I think he's been a good player.
Yeah, 11 million quid's not bad.
I thought he was about
Yeah,
to
I
rate
know.
11.
Mate,
No, 11 million pounds. It's
About
decent value.
C, D, D.
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 D, is it?
You want to give Kostas the D?
You guys are so fucking harsh. You'd be your best left back for the last 20 years since Dennis Irwin if he was at York.
Well, you're forgetting about Patrice Everett. But then it's easy to forget that. He was like knocking about in the championship. What has this turned
Got
into?
Polly,
What has this turned into?
None of us care about Liverpool, and I'm defending the
there's too
club more
many.
than anyone else.
There's too many
Oxlade-Chamberlain,
players.
2017, 35 million, was injured a lot. But
Needs
as we
made a
know from
Weetabix.
Buvey, injuries don't matter.
Weetabix knees gets an A because I like Weetabix, but apart from that, rubbish.
Oh, so Thiago's all right with injuries, but Oxlade gets punished.
Because he actually made a difference when they won a double.
Don't you remember that goal Oxlade scored? From outside the box, no backlift?
Why do you have to talk about that?
Yeah,
Why do you
no
have to talk about
backlift. Do you not remember that backlift?
Yeah, I was in a Liverpool pub when that happened. It's heartbreaking.
I think Oxlade-Chamberlain's an E. 35 million was a lot at that time.
Oxlade-Chamberlain is an E. Xherdan Shaqiri is a
C.
C. Agreed.
Solid. Solid.
Waturo Endo.
Shaqiri from me.
D. 13 million quid.
Wataru Endo. What's yours?
I think that's a B.
B.
The way it's going.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that good.
Dominic Szoboszlai, what would you suggest?
I think Szoboszlai has been good. Very early yet. So far we're giving him, I'd go C plus, B.
Yeah,
I think he's been very good this season.
He's fantastic.
Based purely off this season, B.
Next.
Which is all we can do.
Ryan Gravenberch, what do you think, Ross?
I'll go C for him. I'm not raw, sorry.
Yeah.
Gravenberch C with the potential to be B soon.
But also potential to be an F.
No, but potential to be B soon. Continue doing what he's doing, B soon.
Yeah.
B within the next month if he continues doing what he's doing.
I don't know.
He's got a huge ceiling. Liverpool fans rate him highly.
No, do you know what?
But
When I
he's been
think about
out-injured.
players with ceilings, this is high for me.
220 grand as well.
This.
What, this set?
No, this player. When I
with the
think
highest of
if I
ceilings.
think ceiling, I think high.
You think he's world class? Yeah?
When I go
or a future club legend?
Where are you going?
Huh?
Where are you going? What's your rating, man?
I think he's
Practice
a
it.
C.
I don't really rate him, but he was good for a short period, wasn't he?
very
They enjoyed
talented,
it,
man.
But he hasn't been seen in the team again. Is that through injury or not?
Injury.
220 grand though, it's a risk worth having in it. I'll go C, D,
20
E.
grand. That's a mortgage on a house in fucking Canning Town. The way it's going.
Right, what about Adrian?
Adrian.
What about
Rubbish, when he rubbish.
who was he, the keeper from West Ham?
Yeah.
Didn't he? Yeah, Luis Diaz.
Oh,
though,
he
you
used
missed
to give it a big one actually.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
he used to really give it a big. I didn't like him. E.
Luis Diaz, 37.5 million, 2022.
Top tier, man.
B,
B plus, if not low A.
B.
I think it's an A.
I think it's a B.
B.
It's a B. Compared to some of the people.
Yeah,
who
he
give
can't be an A
it's
because
B.
Sadio Mane is going to be the A, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fabio Carvalho, 7.5 million.
He's on loan at Hull
2022.
City, so how's that
A
gone?
lot of people thought he was never really given an opportunity there. Heavy injury.
But he's on loan at Hull City, so how's that going?
F.
F.
We have to start dishing some F's.
And Nunes, Darwin.
I think that's a big
Ooh.
potential to be an A.
But 6
Potential
months
to
ago,
be
you would have
C.
said that's an E.
Potential to be
I think
an
it'll
A.
go. I think he'll improve. I think he'll be.
C potential
I
to
think
be
we missed
B.
him against Chelsea when they beat you in the League Cup final
B
recently.
potential to be C.
B to be A.
A to be C.
I
B
think
to A.
C potential to improve though. I think based on this season alone, you go high B, potentially A. Based on last season as well, I'll go C at the moment, but that could be potentially higher. And last but not least, Sadio Mane, 34 million, 2016 from
One
Southampton.
of the best ones going. 30 million quid as well is amazing value. For me, they're incredible examples of bargains in the football transfer market. Sadio Mane, he won everything that you could possibly win. What an iconic winger.
I've got to say though as well, I think most of the credit for these guys being successes, because some of them are, you're not allowed to
You
write
take
home
credit
about.
for successes.
No, I'm
What do
not
you mean you
taking
take
credit.
for
A lot of the credit for these successes goes to Jurgen Klopp.
Oh, of
because
course.
I don't think most of these players are the B's and the C's that we're giving them credit for. But he gets that out of them.
I mean, I completely agree. If half of these players signed for Chelsea, we'd be giving them E's. If half of them signed for Man United, we'd be giving them E's.
yeah, giving them B's and
Like,
opening
like
up
Brian
perks
Harvey.
Come on, man, do something. Stop that.
There we go, Booth.
Beautiful, mate.
Liverpool
Enjoyed
fans
that.
will be knocking on your door later. Boop. I'm sorry, we've broken Rory and Buvey. Leave them two.
Enjoyed doing the
that.
video, mate.
Those two can argue it out.